Hey, Luminova Solutions here. Let's talk about R squared. If you've ever built a scatter plot in Power BI, you've probably added a trend line. But here's the thing, that trend line is just a line. You don't actually know how good it is. That's where R squared comes in. R squared tells you how well one variable explains another. It's the difference between guessing and knowing. If R squared is close to 1, your trend is solid. If it's low, the trend line is just noise. This is a must-have when you're doing serious analysis. If you're making decisions based on visual trends and you're not checking R squared, you're flying blind. So here's what we're going to do. We'll build a DAX measure from scratch that calculates R squared directly in Power BI. Fully dynamic. Works with any numerical fields, no add-ons, no hacks. We're using a dataset with years of experience and salary. And if you want to follow along or test it yourself, you can download the PBIX file linked below. Let's set up the visual. Create a scatter chart. Put years of experience on the x-axis. Put salary on the y-axis. Then, enable the trend line from the analytics pane. Looks solid, but right now it's just visual. You have no idea how good that fit actually is. Now let's build our R squared measure using DAX. Here's the concept. First, we calculate the average value of each variable, so we know where the data centers. Then, we measure how each point differs from the average. We compare how much the two variables move together. That shows us the strength of their relationship. Then, we normalize that by looking at how much each variable varies on its own. This step adjusts for scale and makes the comparison fair. Finally, we square the result, and that gives us R squared. It's one clean measure that tells you how much of the change in salary can be explained by years of experience. After creating the measure, drop it into a card visual. Format it as a percentage. Now every time you slice or filter the data, that value updates dynamically. Let's talk about how to read it. If R squared is close to 1, you've got a strong correlation. That means experience explains salary very well in this dataset. If R squared is low, let's say under 0.3, it means salary isn't tied to experience in a reliable way. It helps you know whether the trend line is legit or just cosmetic. Some quick tips: make sure you're using clean numeric columns. Keep both fields in the same table, or make sure your model relationships are solid. And check your data for outliers. They can distort the result fast. Once this is set up, you can apply it to any variable pair. Just change the column names. This isn't a one-off trick. It's a reusable tool for your analytical toolkit. So now you've got it. Dynamic, accurate R squared inside Power BI. Built from scratch using DAX. If you want the full example, the PBX file is linked below. This is Luminova Solutions. See you in the next one.